Hey guys, Anthony, 4x4 Adventures, doing a bit of sort of 4x4 diesel mechanical stuff on the Adventures channel to help you wire up your vehicle for a reliable adventure. As I said, this is part 4, so check out part 1, 2 and 3. We've got a playlist. It's all under the 22 Prado build. As you can see, we're up to, we've got this one here, this one's wired up to here. We've got 4 spares. One of them could be to power a tracking device. The other ones will individually have a fridge and a charger. So when I say a charger, we have a charger set up here that hooks into there that we can plug in at this end, and it obviously charges the battery through the cable and whatever, if you know what I mean, right? A bit of reverse charging back the other way instead of going to the battery. So next thing I've done is dug out the wires that I removed from the 2019, and this is the wiring loom for the fridges. This one is for the charger, right? So it's one of those projected chargers, so it just plugs in, and then we've got these wires, and once again, that's what's going to go to the fuse box, and that's what's going to go to the earth. See, like we always do. See, some people doubted that the wire will get crushed under the screw, but you can see, not only have we got a crimp, but we've also got, if it would focus, the wire there that gets crushed in the whole earthing process, okay, which is like a double strength, because not only have you got this here, you've got that there getting crushed by the bolt. So it's beautiful as far as connections go. And obviously, yeah, the red ones go, same deal here, right? The fridges, both the negatives come together, all right, to go on the earth, and you can see same thing where the bolt went under the wire. And these red ones, same thing, right, where it goes into the screw. Look at that, see? That's how I roll. Anyway, so we're going to get this wiring loom back into the vehicle. And once we get those two in the vehicle, we're going to put the trim back, you know, because it's all just sort of sitting there at the moment, if you know what I mean. It's just sort of still sitting there loose, right? So these wires are going to run back around there and just be at the back here for when the storage system goes in. And you can see on one of the fridges I had these terminals. The other two were a bit hard to get to, so I decided to cut it off, and I'll fit some spade terminals like so, and bada bing onto there, and bada bing, it'll be plug in, plug out if need be for whatever reason. So what's happening here might not be relevant to you, but you know, so if you've got a fridge, you might just use an accessory point here, you might put a merit plug, whatever point you might want to put there for your fridge, or you might do what I would suggest, and that is cut the plug off, run the wires in, depending what your fridge setup is, you know, lots of variables here, and run the wires in and hook it up to this directly like I am with my fridges. With the drawer fridges, there's no choice because they didn't come with a plug, they just come with wire, so you've got to work it out, and this is what I'm doing. Worked quite successfully last time, worked very well actually. Anyway, so we'll get on with this, and then we'll sort of show you the finished product on that, I guess, and then we'll go towards the front again. We've got in this video, could be, we'll include that, we'll just see how we go. Okay, so we're slowly getting it back together and tidying things up. You can see almost to the finished product now. Yeah, all the trims are back in position. Everything's refitted other than obviously the covers. Still haven't, just got to fit off that with that terminal lug and connect that on that top screw there, and this job will be complete. So really simple. On the right, the 2 wires go to the top power and the bottom power unit. On the left is the top fridge, then the bottom fridge, and the bottom one is the charging wire, which is because I've got a charger that mounts out on the side here, so that just plugs in, right? And it's all obviously neatly, there's no wires hanging around in there. You can get to your jack and everything, but I'll show you quickly so you can see where my earths are, right? Cleaned off the paintwork, nice and tight all together. That's the negative, right? The whole vehicle is negative. Some people might say, oh, what if it comes loose, or what if this, or what if the other? Well, the thing is, if you use these, you've got a number of things that could come loose, do you know what I mean? So it sort of simplifies it by putting it all in one, and rather than basically running a wire from there to here, and then all the others to here, and more holes and whatever, because this isn't the tidiest thing. Once we put the cover on and cover it up, it looks pretty good, but you know, it's you know, down under there, you can't see it. So anyway, this is mod number 19, I've decided. So mod number 19 is running power to the back. So basically included running this cable, putting the fuse box splitter in there, putting the power outlets, and that was basically this video. There might have been a bit of other info, but number 19 is running power to the back. This is what we're talking about, and with all the wire and all the hardware it'd be a few $100 worth, probably $200 or $300 worth of stuff there, and plus labor. So I'm going to put a value for the exercise of the free battery. The value for this one's $800, and I realize I haven't put value on a couple of the previous jobs like the table and the cage and whatever. So stay tuned, subscribe, turn the bell on if you want to be notified when the next videos come out on both of our channels, so that you don't miss when I give you that update. I'm going to give you some updates every now and then. So the last mod 18 was the roller roof rack, and for that one, the value for the exercise, $1,000. You know, you get the platform on special for 500 and something, plus the mounting system. You know, more or less. But I'm just going to say $1,000 for the exercise of the free battery. You know, the free battery competition, in case you didn't know. Anyway, this is what it looks like here. All we're left to do here is fit off that terminal lug, and the same at the front. We're going to do that when we wire up our red arc, and that's going to be probably, that could be mod number 20, the charging system, or putting the K-on cargo barrier in the rear storage shelf. Could be 20 and 21. You're about to see in the next video or post on our Facebook pages. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you learned something. As you can see, yeah, wiring loom just down there. It's not down there, it's all covered up by the storage system, the flat plate. It's got some zip ties on it, it's got corrugated split tubing. There's absolutely nothing to worry about, and all these connections will get connected up to the back of the fridges once the storage system and the fridges go in, and that'll be another mod number later, but not too far away now, and we'll be done. Thanks for watching, guys. Like it, subscribe it, turn the bell on. Catch you on the next one. See ya.